If you're here to know about the Free Republic of Verdis, you're at the right place.
My name's Daniel Jackson. I'm the president of the Free Republic of Verdis, located between Croatia and Serbia, and I'm 20 years old.
Verdis officially released its next-generation passports on the 5th of November, 2025. The government announced the upgrade includes much stronger security features for a nation building its future. Just a few days earlier, on the 25th of October, 2025, the Verdis e-residency program surpassed 1,000 active members, marking a growth surge for this young micronation. International reaction poured in. Some Balkan media called the developments a bold step by Europe's youngest republic. Croatia's foreign ministry, however, reiterated that any settlement on the land still requires Croatian approval. As one Verdisian citizen put it, "We're no longer a digital idea, we're becoming real." Supporters from Asia, Africa, and Latin America are watching closely. It all started in 2019 when a 14-year-old boy named Daniel Jackson walked into a patch of land neither Croatia nor Serbia had claimed. Located along the western bank of the Danube River, the area is known as Pocket 3, a border anomaly born from a post-Yugoslav dispute. On the 30th of May 2019, Daniel declared the founding of the Free Republic of Verdis. "Every person deserves to live free, without fear, without control, and without corruption," he said. The land covers approximately 0.501 square kilometers, uses the euro as its currency, and lists English, Croatian, and Serbian as official languages. Daniel, now president of Verdis, continues to run the provisional government from exile after Croatian authorities blocked access to the territory following a 2023 intervention. When you look at Verdis, you see more than a tiny strip of land between Croatia and Serbia. You see a dream in motion, run not by seasoned politicians, but by young idealists who believe borders should never define humanity's progress. Today, the Free Republic of Verdis operates under a presidential republic system, guided by a provisional constitution adopted in 2021. At the helm is President Daniel Jackson, the nation's founder, still one of the youngest heads of state in the world. Verdis also runs with a council of ministers handling digital administration, e-citizenship, foreign affairs, and humanitarian coordination. Most operations happen online through secure channels verified on verdisgov.org. The government is decentralized but structured. Every registered citizen can propose ideas or policies through a public forum called the Citizens Table. Building the future of humanity. Verdis's flag is a simple yet powerful design. 3 horizontal stripes, blue, white, and blue again. The bottom blue stripe represents the Danube River, the lifeline that borders the nation. The white stripe in the middle symbolizes peace, modernization, and unity. The top blue stripe stands for clear skies, freedom without limits. The coat of arms adds deeper meaning. It merges Croatian and Serbian cultural symbols, honors the white stork native to the Danube wetlands, and features trees that stand for strength and peace. Even Verdis's anthem is unconventional, composed digitally by global volunteers in 2022. It plays during official online gatherings, and you can hear it streaming on their official page. Citizenship in Verdis is not earned by birth, it's earned by belief. Anyone from any part of the world can apply for e-residency, becoming part of the Verdisian community. By October 2025, over 1,000 verified citizens from more than 90 countries had joined. The process is surprisingly open. You fill an online form, verify your ID, and pledge to uphold Verdis's human rights values. That's it. No money, no bribes, just belief in progress. Some call it a cheap passport, others call it a digital liberation. But in truth, Verdis is experimenting with something many powerful nations forgot: trust. Breaking News once called it the startup nation without borders. And in many ways, that's exactly what the Free Republic of Verdis is becoming. Built on a stretch of unclaimed land near the Danube River, between Croatia and Serbia, Verdis stands not for territory, but for innovation, digital freedom, and borderless citizenship. Unlike traditional nations, Verdis doesn't rely on agriculture, mining, or tourism. Instead, it's crafting an economy made of blockchain systems, AI startups, and open-source digital projects. The government's vision is clear. Our economy must be light, digital, and fair, free from corruption and bureaucracy, declared President Daniel Jackson during the virtual independence address in 2024. Verdis's official currency, the Verd, exists entirely online, pegged to the euro in concept but not yet traded publicly. The nation also runs Verdis Coin, a digital currency used among early citizens for testing community transactions and cross-border charity funding. A growing number of tech entrepreneurs and climate scientists have joined Verdis as honorary citizens, contributing to open research programs on sustainable living and digital governance. This, Verdis claims, is their version of a green economy. No pollution, no factories, no waste. Verdis shares land borders with Croatia and Serbia, but neither country officially recognizes it. Still, the government of Verdis maintains a peaceful stance, referring to both neighbors as partners in the Danube region. "We are not here to divide," said Jackson in a 2023 interview. "We are here to connect, to show the Balkans and the world that peace can start even from a square of unclaimed soil." To date, no nation has formally recognized Verdis as a sovereign state, but several organizations, humanitarian networks, and diplomatic observers have acknowledged its existence and contacted the government. These include European human rights observers, digital governance, NGO, and several Micronation alliances seeking collaboration. Verdis has also been featured in reports by Reuters, Euronews, and BBC Europe, with headlines ranging from "the world's newest micronation" to "a 20-year-old's dream on the Danube." The world's reaction to Verdis is mixed and fascinating. Many hail it as the most promising micronation experiment since Ceylon. Others dismiss it as a digital utopia that may never survive diplomacy. Online communities, especially on Reddit and TikTok, have labeled Verdis the youngest nation with the youngest president. Meanwhile, geopolitical experts note that the Verdis-Croatia-Serbia triangle could one day become a flashpoint, not for war, but for a new form of global citizenship. "We might be witnessing the early blueprint of post-nation governance," said Dr. Leo Kramer, a European policy analyst, in a 2024 digital governance report. Still, concerns linger. Neither Croatia nor Serbia supports the idea of a new state on the Danube floodplain. Environmental groups also question Verdis's legal claim to the territory, warning of potential ecological and diplomatic friction. But despite it all, Verdis stands firm and open. "We respect every nation's sovereignty," Jackson stated, "but sovereignty must also evolve. Humanity must learn to share space, not just defend it." From an unclaimed strip of land to a recognized idea across continents, Verdis continues to challenge the old rules of what defines a country, a nation that exists both on Earth and online, a place that calls itself proudly the Free Republic of Verdis. Welcome to Verdis, the freest micronation on Earth, and possibly the strangest, a country with no prisons, no taxes, no standing army, and yet one of the most organized online citizenship systems in the world. It's like someone took the idea of a nation, deleted the bureaucracy, and rebooted it for the digital age. Life in Verdis isn't about where you live, it's about what you believe. Citizens call themselves Verdists. Their shared culture isn't built around ethnicity or religion, but around three words printed on their national seal: unity, peace, progress. "We're not divided by color, class, or background," President Daniel Jackson once said. "We're united by a belief that humanity deserves a reset." The capital city, or still in planning, is named Liberstad, symbolizing Freedom's City. But most citizens connect online through digital community hubs, open debates, and virtual town halls where everyone can vote, no matter where they live on Earth. It's like a digital democracy on the blockchain, where ideas travel faster than passports. Here's where things get interesting. Verdis might be modern, but its laws can make you say, wow, or you. Let's break it down. Freedom of speech. Absolute. You can criticize the president, the system, or the laws without fear. But hate speech, racism, or discrimination? Immediate citizenship suspension. No taxes. Citizens aren't taxed. Instead, they voluntarily contribute to projects through citizen funding pools. Think of it like Patreon, but for your country. The Clean Future Act. Every Verdis pledges to avoid actions harmful to the environment, even digital waste. You can lose privileges for promoting wasteful behavior, including unnecessary pollution or crypto mining. Digital marriage and partnership rights. Yes, Verdis legally recognizes digital marriages between citizens across borders, an idea some call futuristic and others call weirdly romantic. Mandatory kindness rule. This one sounds poetic, but it's law. Citizens must respect and assist one another in civic forums. Online insults? They can get you temporarily muted by the Verdis Community Court. Citizenship for all. Anyone can apply. No restrictions on race, background, or nationality. Only a moral check and an email verification. It's one of the easiest citizenships on the planet. And yes, thousands have already joined. While Verdis isn't officially recognized by the UN, its presence has attracted attention from international NGOs, environmental coalitions, and even European news outlets. A 2024 report by Euronews called it a vision of governance that challenges what we thought nations could be. And the flag, with its striking blue-white-blue stripes, tells that story perfectly. Verdis is still fragile, still young, still a dream walking carefully along the banks of the Danube, between two real nations and 1,000 digital believers. And yet, it's alive. Recognized not by maps, but by minds. A land of nice guys, cheap passports, digital citizens, and crazy dreamers who actually dared to build a country out of nothing.